Hello everyone. Welcome to another thoughtful session on Thoughts on Leaders with a thoughtful and visionary leader, Professor M.V. Sanghani. Hello sir, welcome to the session and thank you for your time.
Thank you very much for this session also.
To start off with the session, firstly would like to know a brief about you and the institute.
Yeah, myself, M.V. Sanghani, related to the purely academicians formations, and since last 30 years I am associated with the engineering discipline and as an academician. Along with that, being a part of academicians, I also carry out some of the consultancy works, projects has to be carried out related to the engineering discipline. Along with that, I was also the member of Schedule 1 Auditor, Environment Audit part, and a very active role of various designing as well as the research paper presentations.
Okay. And as a brief about the institute.
The institution is being very delightful, or you may say that the very highlighted point is that this university is being run by the academicians. All the managements are the academicians. Since 2009, this organization comes into the picture. Before that, all are doing somewhere job in the engineering college, and that teamwork come out with the idea that let us put down something new, which is we may apply the thoughts which we are not able to apply at our parent institutions, and hence the establishment comes into the existence into the 2009. Along with that, we have run out some of the technical formations. You may say it is a skill development part of the institutions in each and every branch, and due to that the government has recognized that part, and due to which we are in a position to establish or to receive as a university establishment.
Alright, great sir. So moving on to our next question. Like as you said that you are having a 30 years of experience into the teachings.
Yes.
So what are the key factors that keeps you connected with the education sector?
You see, always I come across with the thoughts of young generation. So I also feel that till now it is a young, very smart generation we have to tackle. Lot of energy they have, but the main thing is to diversification of this energy in a proper or right track. That is the main important thing behind this young generation.
So sir, moving on to our next question. Like you are working over here as a Vice Chancellor, and this is a leadership position. So you are managing a lot of team members, you are managing a lot of staff. So just would like to know what is your philosophy on leadership and how will you describe your leadership style?
Yes, you see, I just work as a lecturer to the assistant professor, to the professor, head of the department, principal, and now later on move on to VC. So at various stages, I come across the different persons, different types of the students. As far as the academicians are concerned, we may say that the philosophy of the leadership should be that you should motivate. You have to do some of the part of the work in a manner that always take the negative side on you and whatever the positive side to the staff. Give the credit to the staff, the things which is being done positively, and it is my responsibility if anything goes wrong.
Yeah, great sir. So sir, moving on to next question, like how does the curriculum of Darshan University ensure the best practice of industry?
Yeah, we may say that what we just done somewhat a reverse process of framing the curriculum. We reach to the industry. You see, the main thing lagging is that the interaction with the industry, demand of the industry. What is the real demand of the industry? We just make out the survey, and then after we frame the syllabus according to the need along with the fundamentals of the engineering. Students should not left out with the fundamental of the engineering. Based on that, anything can be learned. You see, he or she should know how to learn. That is the main thing, learning process required. Learn how to learn. That is the main thing. And along with the practical approach, need of the industry has to be put down, should reflect in your curriculum. So according to the survey, need of the industry, we frame out the syllabi of the industry's requirement into our university.
Great, sir. So, sir, would just like to know, what do you think should be the university's top priority over the next 10 years?
Over the next 10 years, my first thing is, rather than the quantity, quality should be first. That is the first thing. Second, as I have told you, whatever the framing of syllabus is being done along with the requirement of the industries, it should be, I may say, it must be converted practically on ground to the student. Third thing, after achieving this, every department should run a consultancy that is directly relations with the industries, respective industries. Though this part is already going on, I wish to move it in a further area, more area to be covered, and more the interaction will be possible with the industry. So finally, it will be benefit to the faculty as well as ultimately to the student.
Perfect, sir. Because that will get them something practical.
Yeah.
Okay. So, sir, moving on to next question. Is there anything that you would like to share about the university that you think that people outside the university would not be knowing about it?
That is the first thing, that this university is run by the academicians. So that is the most important part. So no anyone behind that, any professional person is there. So pure academicians running as a management of the university. Second, this is a rigorous thought put down in making the curriculum. Third, practically already it is being implemented. Some of the sector we may say that is earn while you learn. One of the segment is being run into the civil department. So consultancy projects comes into the civil engineering department. Including that particular project, the students are being involved in the design of various projects, and the students are being supervised by the faculty, and hence the students getting directly approached with the industries, and they are getting something amount which is very much appreciable for the students, and that shows on the reflect onto the faces of the students. So we would like to move on further, one step ahead also on that part.
Great, sir. So, sir, moving on to our last question.
Yeah.
Any suggestion that you would like to give to the current youth?
Yes. To the current youth, they are more intelligent. Rather, I will say that they are more intelligent than our faculty members in giving the answers, in giving the reasons. They are most intelligent. The thing is that of a part of attitude formations. If he or she accept that, I would like to carry out the work in a correct manner, in a good manner. If this thing is he or he accept with mind, then no issue at all, no shortage of work. Nothing is there in the environment or the industry. You do not have any work. Work is always there. Only needed is positive attitude. You might have also heard, or you might have also read our slogan, Yoga Karmashu Kaushala. That represents that do the work, your work, very carefully and very correctly, with full heart. The work with the full heart will initiate any work to be the top class, and always you will be in a demanding position.
Great, sir. So basically speaking, cutting it down to passion and basically positive attitude that they must have. That is as per you with us.
Yes. Now everything will be given by us. No problem at all. Only the attitude requirement. Positive attitude is a must.
Right, sir. Fine, sir. Thank you for your time. It was really nice interacting with you.
Sure. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.